Hello, today is Tuesday the 21st of October. I've been writing diaries since 2005-6. I've been having problems in my life, major problems, since I got divorced in 2008, but I left my ex-husband in 2004. I've been homeless. I was homeless for 2.5 years, living in temporary accommodation. As a result of this, I lost my son into foster care. I've gone through bullying, hatred, at times I've been starving, hungry. I don't want anybody else to go through what I've been through in my life. Every day of my life now is still a struggle. I get the blame for everything, and it's about time people took responsibility for their own actions and about the things they've done to me as well, and stopped blaming me for everything. This is a piece of my diary from Thursday, 19th of March 2009. At that time my son was in care and I was travelling from Medway to Gloucestershire. A 4-hour journey, and sometimes 5 hours with delays, by myself, carrying suitcases, carrying bags on the tube, and I'm classed as mentally unwell. I don't think so. Last night I felt ill after eating a hot cross bun that was in the fridge. My vein in my leg started to throb and I felt dizzy and faint. Continuously throughout the day I'd been getting messages sent to my mum and dad's main phone. Nasty messages reminding me of my son in care. Phone James Green on his mobile number. Tony is very ill. Anthony being my son that was adopted. This had been quite distressing. Also, little Bo Peep has lost her sheep, and Miss Dot lost all she got. And I didn't know dot was a term for drugs until I looked it up on the internet. I'm very green when it comes to things like that, and I found out they were addressing me as a drug addict. And Miss McCloney lost her Tony. Whoever it was very sick. Are they trying to cause me to have a heart attack? Stress is a killer, you know. Also, Gloucester City has no pity. Did they mean Gloucestershire City Homes? Maybe. I feel that someone has had it in for me for a long time. When I was up in Gloucestershire, Mark Phillips was my rent collector, and as soon as I moved into my flat I was harassed for rent. He asked for my mobile number and it kept going off in the local post office. Anyway, much later on in the early hours of the morning I tried to go to sleep, but I couldn't. I had a pounding in my chest and felt I couldn't breathe. My bedding smelt very strong. I had to phone for an ambulance. I thought I was going to collapse. The man on the end of the phone was extremely helpful and calmed me down. The ambulance took minutes. I was dressed in my pyjamas and dressing gown and had no money for a taxi home. And that, I believe, was the night that I walked out of the Medway Maritime Hospital in disgust at the way I was treated. I was told that I would get a taxi home and to go to reception desk. I was then directed to the phone. So all through the other people waiting in the waiting room, I had to go through in my pyjamas and dressing gown to the Windmill Taxis phone. Phone them up. They said there was a 4-hour wait. 4-hour wait in A&E in my pyjamas with everyone looking at me. I walked out of that hospital in disgust.